Join our family of creators. Your support means the world to us. Subscribe now to the Content Creator channel. Your support keeps us motivated and helps us bring you fresh, exciting content every week. Hit that subscribe button and be part of our journey. The world is buzzing with controversy over Trump's latest refugee policy. Just kidding, nobody wants to do that. But we have to, because something is happening there, or rather, there, that's got the whole world scratching its head. Donald Trump has decided to open America's doors to a very specific group of refugees, white South African farmers, also known as Afrikaners. Trump claims these Afrikaners are facing genocide in South Africa, pointing to farm attacks, which are often tied to land disputes and economic inequality. He signed an executive order granting these Afrikaners refugee status, bypassing the usual vetting process. And you know what? People are pissed. Democrats, human rights groups, even some Republicans. But Trump, as usual, doesn't give a damn. He's got his base, and they're eating this up. Never mind the millions of other refugees around the world fleeing war, persecution, and famine. Who cares about them, right? So, how many Afrikaners are we talking about here? Over 67,000 people have expressed interest in moving to America, and these aren't your average run-of-the-mill immigrants. We're talking doctors, lawyers, engineers. The first wave of refugees has arrived. 54 of them landed at Dulles Airport in May, greeted by cheering crowds and right-wing politicians. These Afrikaners are being resettled all over the country, from Alabama to California, from Idaho to Iowa. They're being given housing, food, and job training, all courtesy of the American taxpayer. Meanwhile, thousands of other refugees who've been languishing in camps for years can only dream of such treatment. Trump, who built his entire presidency on a platform of anti-immigration, is now welcoming white immigrants with open arms. His base loves it, and that's all that matters to him. Now, not everyone in America is thrilled about this whole Afrikaner refugee situation. Take the Episcopal Church, for example. They've been resettling refugees for decades, providing them with food, shelter, and a helping hand. But they're drawing the line at Trump's preferential treatment of white South Africans. The Episcopal Church believes in that whole love thy neighbor thing, regardless of their skin color or country of origin. They see this executive order for what it is, a blatant attempt to prioritize white immigrants over everyone else. And so, the Episcopal Church has withdrawn from the government's refugee resettlement program. The presiding bishop, Michael Curry, called out Trump's hypocrisy, saying the church is committed to welcoming all refugees. The Episcopal Church's decision is a powerful reminder that not everyone in America is on board with Trump's racist agenda. The fight for a more just and equitable immigration system continues, and the Episcopal Church is leading the charge. Section 4. A world outraged, international condemnation, and diplomatic fallout. The international community is not impressed. From the United Nations to Twitter, people are calling out Trump's blatant hypocrisy and racism. World leaders are denouncing the move, human rights organizations are up in arms, and even Canada is like, dude, not cool. But the most scathing criticism came from South African President Cyril Ramaphosa. He called the Afrikaners fleeing to America a bunch of cowards, saying they're abandoning their country instead of staying and fighting for a better future. This whole debacle has turned into a diplomatic nightmare for the United States. It's damaged our relationships with key allies, undermined our credibility on the world stage, and made us look like a bunch of racist hypocrites. But hey, at least Trump's base is happy, right? Section 5. A new era of immigration, lasting impacts and uncertain futures. So, what does the future hold for these Afrikaner refugees? Will they find the American dream they're looking for? Or will they end up disillusioned and disappointed, like so many immigrants before them? And what about the millions of other refugees around the world who are still waiting for their chance to come to America? Will they ever get their shot? Trump's decision to grant preferential treatment to white South African farmers will have lasting consequences for America's immigration system and its standing in the world. It's a stain on our national conscience, a reminder that even in the 21st century, racism and xenophobia are alive and well. But amidst the darkness, there is a glimmer of hope. The outrage over Trump's executive order has sparked a national conversation about race, immigration, and what it means to be American. So, let's keep talking, folks. Let's keep pushing for change. And let's never forget that America's strength lies in its diversity, not in its homogeneity.